Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back here to another episode on the Beyond Dusk SMP. Today we are over here at our base, gonna put some work into this thing because we've been ignoring it as of late, working on the castle and things, which we're not giving up on. I just thought I would come over here and start doing a little bit of projects over here as well. So seeing as we have a lot of new people to the channel, I thought that we would just go ahead and have a little quick fly around and show you guys what's happening with the base so far. So I'm more into like building little buildings and kind of making like a town and thing and spreading out my base like over lots of sections, but I would like to eventually try and build a mega base up there somewhere. So for the meantime, this is currently my little starter house that I haven't really evolved from. It's kind of good. It does the job. There's my enchantment tower just there. We have some farm like barn over this way over here with a like clock tower kind of vibe I was going for on top. And then we have some cows over there. I have nothing on the other side though, but that should be filled pretty shortly. We have some crop fields here as you do. Over this way here we have our storage room, which I'm thinking of upgrading eventually as well. Obviously, like when I build like that big mega base up there, I want to be like having automatic storage and stuff like that, because currently this is what I'm working with. I mean, I have enough chests to fill all of my stuff, but it's kind of annoying coming in and having to fill it all myself. So it would be nice to just to be able to come in here and just dump on your chests and everything sorts itself out. That would be pretty ideal. And then over this way, just over here, we do have a guard tower, watchtower kind of vibe. I'm not really sure. There we go. I need to set up kind of like a proper ladder system to get up here though, because currently at the moment there's nowhere to get up to the very top. But it's going to overlook this whole valley and area and all that kind of stuff. And here's another member of the Beyond Dusk SMP. If you want to check out those people, you can in the description as well. They'll always be down there. His base is just over here, and I'm going to eventually put some pathways and stuff over linking our two bases so they're kind of like together, because we're in the same group slash like the killer bunnies and stuff like that. So that's kind of our group. This looks really sick though. I have not seen this done. Let's have a quick look at what he's working on here. Those colors look so good together. That's awesome. That's a really cool color concept. I like that. And I think that's inside is his automatic storage system. Just over here. And he's going to be redoing this whole village and things into like his own little thing, which is really cool. But I really like this. This is a really cool idea. Then just over this way behind me here, we have our nether portal, and then we have our mine entrance just over there as well. So today I'm going to be working on something just in this little section up here. As you guys would have saw for the time lapse, we kind of transformed this area from the stone and the spruce kind of cold dirt block biome look and feel into the moss blocks. It's honestly one of the best things I reckon they've added in this game, is that you can just convert what kind of grass you want and make it all this nice luscious green looking stuff. So it's really cool, and I like the way that is a thing. But yeah, we're going to be building a auto smelter over here inside a building and stuff. We're going to make blacksmith it out, I guess. So my idea was to have mine carts down from our mines down this way that we can just load up. We'll have to dig out a pathway obviously for the minecarts, but we load them up all the way down there, and it sends it up and comes over here through the mountain and gets loaded up into this building just here, where everything can smelt up and we can deposit our fuel and stuff as well. Everything can just come in here and sort itself out and then come out the bottom as well. And then I was thinking maybe doing a multi-tiered building, so it might be easier to have the everything, my ores and everything come out onto this layer here, and then come down a few layers where I can actually grab out the resource that I need and have the other production stuff that as well. And then we have this kind of cool drop-off areas, so we might build out little deck kind of thing vibe to it. I don't know. It's going to be a pretty fun build, I think, and I think it's going to enclose this kind of area and help fill it out as well. But I do need some ideas for this other areas of the land, I guess. So we got this kind of vibe over here. We've got another little place over here. I was thinking about maybe building another watchtower up here. And then we've got all this area in between as well. So I would like to eventually set up a big massive wall that comes from this kind of the cliff all the way around, hitting the watchtower and then coming down all this way here and kind of enclosing this whole area up a little bit. I think that would look really sick and really ominous and stuff. And then for this area up here, I'm going to eventually covering this whole area just here. So all the mountains on the outside have actually like kind of built for me, which is pretty good. So I have to like, you know, do a little bit here and there. But for the most part, most of it is already done by the generation here. So that's really epic. But yeah, I want to kind of like flatten this out and then build like maybe a potential giant castle or some kind of mega base feel up here. And on this side over here, I want to be doing a giant nether portal, I reckon, like right in this gap just here. So I think that will be really sick. But that's all down the future. So I guess we can just go ahead and start working on this thing just here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a time lapse for you guys, and you can sit back and enjoy the build, and hopefully we can come back to everything all working out. Alrighty guys, we have pretty much finished up this build over here. I think I still want to add a bit more detail on the outside and things, but it's fine, we'll get there eventually. But yeah, I don't know exactly what else I want to add to it, but I think some detailing on the sides or something could help improve the look of it. It still looks a little bit flat to me. Some areas like I kind of had to do it, just kind of like this area just here. I couldn't really extend this down just because it'd kind of feel really awkward coming along here with a wooden post coming down. And this backside over here, I don't know how exactly I'm going to enclose that. I might just continue this mountain so it looks like it's just continuing straight on into the build. I think that might be the best way to do it and keep it all safe and sound in there. But I think I'm really happy with this way this turned out. I like the a little overhanging deck area. I might go ahead and change that up a little bit. It's still looking a bit like bulky, I suppose, for how little it's meant to be. And also that log is standing on top of a little tree. But yeah, I think we might edit that a little bit, see how things go. But I do like the roof style and everything. I think it turned out pretty cool. It's similar to the storage room we used over this way, as you guys can see just over there. I like the black stone. It's a nice, rather than having like some, we've all got different variations, you know, some deep slate down the bottom, into the oak, but into the spruce, sorry, I mean. But this one here is kind of like a deep slate all building. I think it looks pretty cool myself. Coming in on the inside, we've kind of decked this out a little bit, so we can come over here, we can turn everything on once we have things in and going, so we can see all this going. Plus it's nice and safe because we have our iron bars here protecting it, so it's not going to be like a hazard or anything like that. So that's always good, you know, safety first, unlike some of my friends who like to fight lawnmowers and get their fingers chopped, so don't do that. So yeah, we're definitely looking at safety first here. So yeah, it's kind of like the build. I got like a little bit of a roof cutting off the back side of the building, just because I think it's pretty boring back here. Nothing really to see. I just got some lanterns just for some light down this way, and there's nothing else really back on this side here. I kind of wish I built it so this here was kind of on the back wall, but that's fine. No real dramas there. It's kind of a little bit squishy in the front here, but I mean really, for what I need, I'm just going to be coming in this building and then coming over here and grabbing my ores out. As you can see, we already got some things deposited. So what I want to go ahead and do is come down here and show you guys how this works fully. So let me just show you this top section really quick. So obviously the carts will get pushed up through there and come into here. I think I might have to get rid of these two blocks just here. I think they might get caught. I think I'm going to have to do something like that, maybe. Potentially see how we go. I think that should be definitely fine. But once they sit here, they're going to unload all that they have into the necessary chest. So obviously the materials and the ores will come into this one, and the fuel will come into here. So I got to go ahead and label those as well. I got to follow them down and then make sure I do that on the right side. Do I still have those signs with me? No, I don't. Okay. And then once they've finished unloading, I can just check them, see if they're all done, and then turn this back on and it'll send it back down. Otherwise, they would have just come here and bounced and gone back and only deposited like one or two, like a couple of things at a time, which is not really ideal. So if we do it this way, it's definitely then safe and we can get everything in as well. I just kind of need to think of a better way to enclose this. But yeah, I'm thinking if I just extend this mountain out this way, it's probably going to look the best and not look terrible at all, I don't think. Hopefully, anyways. But yeah, this is kind of the interior as well. Nothing too crazy, but I think, yeah, I'm going to try and detail the outside a little bit more. Probably next episode, you guys will see what I've decided to do with all of that. But yeah, coming down this way, let's grab out some signs and we can label these chests really quick. There we go. We got two of those. Awesome. And let's head over and down this way. So this one here will be the ore side. So let me just follow this one down and around and down. And I think I want to also try and tidy this up a little bit more. But, I mean, really, it's not that important to the build or anything like that. It's pretty fine. I mean, you guys won't really see me coming down these stairs too often, hopefully. But I think this bottom one here would be the right side. There we go, and then we can copy that design, so still have two barrels just there, and then our grass over top as well, and I think that should all work out pretty nicely. So we can just come along here, grab our ores, chuck it in that side, we can push down our trapdoors, send off the cart, and bloop, there we go, the cart should be gone as well. I think that automatically closed out. Yeah, it did. That's cool. So the button closes the trapdoor as well. So it's like a double activation. So when our ores are obviously in, they're going to come cruising up here, and we'll get fuel for all of our furnaces as well. So it's even better. So I might like manually top them up first, just so they have something in all of them. And then it should be sitting up here waiting for us if everything worked out nicely, which it did. So there it is. Awesome. So there we go. We have our ores are sitting up here. They're going to all deposit into here, and we're going to turn that one on, and that's going to carry it all through the top. And yeah, I think that's awesome. It's all worked out nicely, and it actually, everything works. So that's pretty cool. I'm super glad. We're going to start off next episode with a mining mission, and we're going to get this here sorted. But for now, I'm going to go wrap ahead there. For now, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up just there, guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed this one at all. Let me know down in the comments if you guys did, and if you have some different ideas that I can use to detail the outside. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.